And for 15 years, they've tried to get that second gold medal. But I'll tell you, the quality of play around the world, Kevin, just continues to get tougher and tougher. In France,
for your defense to be successful. No better sign of how efficiently a team is operating.
Parker dishes to Baines. Green with the rebound. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barnes, who's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. And Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And Parker, here we go. It's Golden State. "27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot from 16. And Baines pulls it down. Leonard kicks to Parker. 4 seconds left. That's good on the jump shot. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed, as long as he picks his spot.
And a tight game here as we... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with it.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Green, and it's Barbosa in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games. Not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
San Antonio leading. Here's Splitter. Here's Duncan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. From deep, Iguodala. Rebounds, San Antonio. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowering players. He says, quote, it's a player's game, and they've got to take charge. Rather than try to manipulate them, he said, it's a great feeling when players get together and do things as a group. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
You know, giving his players room to lead and allowing them to take ownership, I mean, I think that's part of the genius of Popovich.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Barbosa passes to Barnes. Back to Barbosa. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
David Lee checked in for Harrison Barnes.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Danny Green, a nice find by the Spurs as a 3-and-D role player. And the Spurs always seem to find those kind of guys. A mid-second round pick was Green. He got waived by the Cavs. Spent some time playing the ball. Now he holds the record for 3-pointers made in the final.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And for Danny Green, guys, quality defender at either wing position. And, you know, Steve, as you like to say, a floor spacer offensively.
That's right. Two-way guys, Kevin. Two-way players. That's what the playoffs are all about. You think about the success Green has had the last couple of seasons, defending star players at one end, knocking down big 3.
Thanks. Guys, I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He made it clear that they can run whenever they get ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. Passes it to Bellinelli. Lets it go from 11. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Green dishes to Mills. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Mills. Mills has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Spurs leading by 11.
Greg Popovich with 15 straight 50-win seasons as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. What a remarkable streak of success. And I don't really think folks understand what that level of consistency embodies. He's widely regarded as the best head coach in the NBA, and for good reason. He's the full package as a head coach.
Here's Bellinelli. Leonard attacking. Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Green.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking. Not one for all the glitz and the glamour. He owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Baines is checked in. The offensive rebound. Here's Lee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Feeds to Curry. Curry with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. When you talk about Leonard's work ethic, he still from his late father, tragically, when Kawhi was only 16 years old. His father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry can't get it to go.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And Ginobili, here we go. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch and an elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. You know, last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring. right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
And Ginobili, guys, clearly focused on trying to stay healthy. The last couple of off seasons, Steve, he's bowed out of international play.
Well, it's smart. I mean, he's got so much mileage on his body, and it's more important for him to spend his summers just working on his body, staying healthy, strengthening those areas that he needs. And it's always tricky, though, to say no to your home country when they ask you to play on the national team.
Down low. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boris Diaw, pretty unique player in the NBA. Came into the league as a passing point forward, but became a small forward and then really a 4. But he's a crafty passer, and he can score a little bit from the outside. Very difficult player to guard.
Warriors trail by 20. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Can't hit the... Step back, jump shot. And you look at Diaw playing before. Some have criticized his conditioning, but he has the size to hold his ground, that's for sure, on the low block.
Yeah, you can't move him out of there. He's a good post defender because he's strong and smart. Not as good moving in space, though. Lacks a little lateral quickness. And he's a below-average rebounder, so it's good to pair him with somebody that does glass eating.
Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
And he can't get the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Good on the second free throw. This Warriors squad struggling. Here is Livingston. Will it go? Misses the shot. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity? Got terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. The Warriors shooting at getting some buckets. On the court for San Antonio. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Now, they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Livingston, no luck.
Ouch. Another miss to add.